actually pull back, and you feel that nice tight resistance. It feels a lot different than the flex band. So inhale, arms forward, exhale, and pull. Inhale, let it go forward. Look down at your feet. Make sure the hip distance apart and parallel. Pushing down into your heels. Engage your glutes. Exhale and pull. Hi, Beth. We're using the figure 8 bands today. I think you have one. And if you don't, just go ahead and grab your regular long band. But I'm pretty sure you have a figure 8 band. Inhale, exhale, and pull. Now this time you're going to take an inhale, draw your chin to your chest. And as you round down, start pulling. So you're rounding down, you're pulling, pulling, pulling. As you're pulling apart with that band, you're going to go ahead and feel it right across the middle of your abdominal wall. You're going to draw into your abs, you're going to pull into your thighs and reach for that ground. Keep pulling that band apart. Take an inhale. As we exhale, you're going to go ahead, soften your knees, stick your booty out, and reach your fingertips on that diagonal. Inhale here. As we exhale, draw your chin to your chest, push through your heels, round yourself up one vertebrae at a time. You're still putting pressure into the figure 8 band, and bring your hands right in front of you. So your arms should be activated, your back should be activated, your lats. You draw your chin to your chest, you start pulling apart as you round down, pulling in through your abdominal wall. Keep rounding down. Tucking my shirt in. When you can't round down anymore, you're going to go ahead and soften your knees. Push your booty out, still pulling through that figure 8 band. Draw your shoulder blades back, draw up and on your inner thighs. Take an inhale here. As we exhale, you're going to go ahead this time just sit down as you take your hands, fingertips forward. So I'm sitting into that nice squat, and then I'm going to push through my heels, and I'm going to reach my fingertips towards the ground, and then I'm going to go back into that squat, sitting into your heels. So you're going to go ahead. Try to do that deadlift as long, lengthen those legs as much as you can. If you're tight, keep a slight bend. If you can lengthen all the way, go ahead and lengthen all the way. Otherwise, keep that soft bend. And then we squat. So you have that deadlift and pull in. So we're lengthening the carriage and drawing the carriage in. I'm activating my muscles in my arms, in my abs, in my back as I go ahead. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lengthen. So remember, tight hamstrings, you're just going to be here with a bend. Exhale, little bend, exhale. Otherwise, long lengthen, pull in. Inhale, exhale, press, stick your booty out. If you start feeling anything in your back, bring your feet closer together. Exhale, 4, pull it in. 3, 2, last 1. Hold it here and pulse it low for 8, 7. So remember, anything in your back, squeeze your thighs together, come a little bit closer. Exhale, you can always take the ball, put it between your thighs, and I'm sure by now we're on 3, 2, 1. Draw your chin to your chest, round, let your body hang. Take an inhale. As we exhale, slowly round yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Take your figure 8 band, put it behind you. Marianne, when you have yours folded in half, you're going to go ahead and stick your thumb in one side, and you're going to go ahead and stick your hand in the double handle. So you have 2 handles in one side right here. So there's a lot of resistance on these bands right now. Drawing your shoulder blade back, open up through your chest. You're going to go ahead and take those arms, and you're going to squeeze those shoulder blades back, and then you're going to pull it forward. We're going to lay down and do this later on, so it's going to pull us into that extension, and then you go ahead and bring it back forward. And we go ahead and we open up through that chest, and then you're going to pull yourself back to neutral. So let it lift you, lengthen you back, and pull. Now here we go. You're going to find your balance. Watch my feet. They're parallel. They're together. We're going to soften those knees. Can you lift your right heel? Can you lift your left heel? If you can't, just use one, and you're going to sit down into one. If you can lift both, go ahead, lift both. And you're going to go ahead and sit down. Exhale, footwork drawing the carriage in. Exhale and press all the way down. Exhale and push. So remember, if you're doing one foot, that's fine. Now switch to the other foot if you're only doing one foot. And I'm pushing down through my arms. Exhale for 4. Exhale for 3. Here's 2. And last 1. Drop those heels, hinge forward. Take my elbows wide out to the side. Release the stress in my shoulders. Slowly round yourself all the way up. Take your hands by your side right here. You're going to go ahead, turn your palms up. Take an inhale. It's not going to go very far. Exhale, you're going to go ahead and just little tiny push. Inhale, exhale, and press. Now my arms are going down and out, just a little bit, pushing into that bicep. Inhale, exhale, and press. Going into that nice present. Exhale. Go ahead and take your legs wide. Nice and wide. Come down right here. Open up those palms. Take an inhale, exhale, and you're just going to open them up again and then bring your hands back in for that present. Open up, bring it down, and bring it back in. Little pulse to start, and then we're going to do full range, pushing into those heels. So your heel's on the outside of the foot bar, and you're just opening and pulling it right back in. Find that neutral spine. Here we go. We lift up, push to present, lift, press your arms out. So Miriam, it's okay if your arms go further than ours because you have a little more resistance than us. Exhale, and pull down, push. Inhale, exhale, and press. Fingertips are reaching as long as they can, pushing into that bicep as you sit back down. Open up those legs wider for me, June. So you really want to open up nice and wide and sit down. Inhale, exhale, push. Lift up through that chest. Sit that booty straight down, tailbone. Looking good. Hold here. Take that band. Bring it up towards the ceiling. Take an inhale, side flex. If you need to stand up, you will. What this does is it holds your hips in place so you don't round your hips, drop your hips. So you're going to go ahead, reach down, and you're going to pulse. Down with your left hand. Reach. Exhale. Shoulders down. Relax those shoulders. Abs in. 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Other side. Up and over. Ready? Exhale. Pull. Inhale. Shoulder down. Exhale. That left shoulder's down. You have 4, 3. Here's side flexion. My arm's working 2. Come back up. Lengthen your legs for a little break. Take your arms out in front of you. Sit back down. So Miriam, you'll hold it double looped like this. You guys can hold it like this or double looped. Ready? You're going to go ahead, rotate and pull it for 8. My right hand is on the angle. My left hand is pulling back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift those legs. Sit back down. Pull. My left arm is reaching on the angle, and I rotate for 8, 7, 6. Use those muscles in your back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up. Take your arms up, okay? I want you to go ahead and sit back down. My hands are in the loops. Sit back down. You're going to go back to your left, looking down. You're going to bend at your elbow, exhale, and press up to the tricep. Inhale, exhale, press. So this is side arm work on the reformer. You'd be looking down at the ground. You'd be holding on to the shoulder rest, and you'd be lengthening through your tricep for 4, 3, squeeze 2, and 1. Arm center, other side. Lift up for a stretch. Drop it back down. My hand is on the shoulder rest, and I start pushing up. Exhale. I'm looking down at an angle. Exhale, squeeze through my triceps. Exhale, 4, 5, 4. Keep breathing. 3. Get lower. Length that arm. Less resistance is right up here, guys. So I'm holding my arms long, but just shorten your lever. So if this is too much, here you can do the same thing. Okay. Take your arms up, guys. Take an inhale. We're going to go ahead. Side flex and side flex. Inhale, exhale. Try to go deep. Inhale, exhale. Try to lift your left heel and lift your right heel. One and then the other. Inhale, exhale. Now try to hold 1. Come to the center, hold the other, or you're going to alternate again. And we just have 8. 7. Try to hold it low. 6. By sitting down into this nice second position, you're going to stay in those abs rather than going into those backs, hopefully. And those legs are working hard to stabilize you. Here's 3. Pull. Whoops. 2. And last 1. Shake those legs out, guys. Take your arms up. Take an inhale. Draw your chin to your chest. And we're just going to round over, reaching for the ground. We're going to go ahead and put the loop on the right foot. So go ahead, Miriam, just stick, it's folded in half, just stick it on your right foot, okay? go ahead and take this loop. You're going to go ahead, heels together, toes apart. And you're going to go ahead and lift your leg up. Soften the standing leg. Now, so Marianne, you'll hold on to both sides of the red loops. Everybody else, just stick your thumbs in here. Inhale, exhale, and you push, squeeze. Inhale, bend. Exhale, push, squeeze. Inner thigh, pressing and lengthening. Squeezing that glute. Inhale, exhale, and squeeze and lift. Holding those hands by your side. If you need less resistance, what do? Just bring your hands down here. More resistance here. Now, for the last set of 5, this is a lot of shoulder work. Take your arms out in front of you if you can. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, and press. Soften that standing leg a little bit. Inhale, exhale, and press. You're pulling up on your arms. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Bend, extend. Last 2, and last 1. Take those arms right here, guys. Soften those knees. And we're going to go ahead, little pulse up, up. Keep those heels flat. Keep a little bend of the knees. Pushing on this leg as much as this leg. Bicep curl pull. Here's 4. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 1. Hold here. Lift the heels if you can. Drop the knees down a little bit if you can. You're going to go ahead and take that strap in the opposite hand right here. Exhale and pull. Down and up. So once you get side arm work, if that's too much, you come right here. Exhale and we lift up. You've got it. This is like taking the hand into the opposite hip pocket and pulling out your sword. Last 2. Hold it up there and pulse it for 8. Here's 8. Up. 7. Abs in. 6. 5, 4, 3, watch your wrist, 2, and 1, lengthen down. Shake that arm out, guys, and we go to the other side. So, heels together, toes apart. Soften the knees, find your balance, lift that knee up, keep your arms bent by your side. Exhale, push down, squeeze inner thighs. Inhale, the knee comes up. Exhale. So soften that standing leg. Find that balance, squeezing up on that glute. If you have it in you and your shoulders will allow you to do this, go ahead and take your arms out. Inhale, lift. The work is here on the down. Drawing that heel up to the center of your body. Find that balance. Squeeze, push down. Just 4 more. Exhale, press 3, squeeze. Here's 2 and 1. Hold it down there. Okay? Turn your hands if you have it in you. Soften the knees, lift up the heels, and little tiny up. Heels are lifted. You have that little tiny bicep curl before we go ahead and switch it into your right hand. Exhale, go as low as you're comfortable, guys. Lower. You got it. And then here we go. Put it in those hands, other opposite hand. Exhale and lift. This is much harder for me to do. My left hand, so it's your right hand. Might be easier already. Get it up and out there, though. Up and out. Exhale, pull. You guys look awesome. You're making it look too easy. Exhale, pull across. And then you hold it up here. And you pulse it for 8, 7. Watch this wrist. 6. Go higher. 5, 10, 4, 3. Lower. 2, 1. Shake those legs a little bit, guys. Feel good? You want to go down the ground? So let's go ahead and do that extension exercise that I promised you. So let's go ahead and take this right here on our backs. We're going to come down to our knees. Jay, you're going to want your pad, the thick pad later, because we are going to do some work on our knees. And then we're going to go ahead and come down. Let's go ahead and do a little extension before we roll onto our backs. I'm going to go ahead and take that tubing, and you're going to put it right along your bra line, maybe a little bit lower. You want to make sure you're pushing down and out. So my hands are going to go ahead. I'm going to open up my hips. If you like to stay parallel and you can keep your pubic bone down, go ahead and do that. I need to go ahead and open up my hips in front of my thighs. They're a little bit thicker. So I'm pushing down on my bra line. My fingertips are reaching. It looks like I have a W. If I look down at my hands right now, I look like I'm a W. I'm going to take an inhale. As I exhale, I'm going to go ahead and push out. Now, I'm going to push out as far as I can. I'm going to open up my arms as wide as I can to pull me back. I'm going to pull back into that W and bring myself back to neutral. My fingertips are going to reach long, kind of to the corners of the room, not wide. Then I'm going to take them out to a T, and I'm going to open up my chest and try to bring my hands behind me as far as I can. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring that back in. 2 more times, and we're going to roll over. We have more flexion, so when we do that flexion, we're going to want to come back and do another variation of this. We'll reverse it. Open up your chest, and then bend your arms back into that W. 1 more time. Corners. Reach for a T. Lift back. Bend your arms, and come back down. Feel good? That's called a present, right? All right. Let's go ahead and lay on our backs. We're going to go ahead and take the tubing. Keep yours doubled up, Marianne, and you're going to bring it behind just your right leg. Okay. I'm going to hold on to the handles right here. It's on my right leg only. My left leg, it can be planted down. Option 1. Option 2, it can be hovering your mat. If that doesn't feel good, you're going to bend it. Don't lengthen your leg and leave it down. The mat's going to pull your ribs up. So either your foot goes flat or it's extended out. Take an inhale here. Elbows are wide. I'm going to exhale, and I'm going to push down the back of my leg. Inhale, bend, exhale, and I press. Feeling my hamstring and my glute as I press. Now, when I bring that leg back into tabletop, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bend my leg into tabletop, and I'm going to push it down, lift my other leg up, and switch. Tap, switch. Challengers, flex yourself up, turn your palms up, exhale, and push. Every time I push down into my hamstring and glute, I'm going to lift up my other leg. If that doesn't feel good, keep your leg keep your leg planted on the ground, and you're still reaching both those hands towards your right leg. Exhale. So let the strap help you. Push. Exhale, push. Lift, alternate. Now, you're going to hold your right leg down, hold your left leg up, and flex into it. Take your elbows up. You're going to feel those biceps. Exhale, and you pull to curl. Pull. Exhale, in. Back rowing variation, guys. You'd be seated, and you'd be doing little pulses into your biceps. 4. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 1. Take a break. You're going to take both loops into one hand. So, Marianne, you're going to hold on with your left hand with both straps. Bend your legs in the tabletop. My elbow's going to go wide. This leg is here. I'm going to straighten my leg out, and I'm going to bend my other leg. You're going to go ahead, take your hand behind your head of the right arm. Right leg is lifted. Exhale, you're going to push and lift up. Now, as I push down into my leg, I'm going to engage my glute. I'm going to get that nice isometric engagement right through my lower body, my thigh, right here. And I'm going to pull on that resistance with my left hand as I bring my right shoulder towards my left knee. Exhale, across. I'm pulling back on my leg, so as I pull on my left hand, I got to push down on my right leg. I'm squeezing my thighs. If that doesn't work, bend it into tabletop. And I'm crossing my midline. Exhale. 4, and I'm sweating. 3, exhale, 2. I got to keep pushing down. And last 1. Bring that leg in, guys. Go ahead and take one side of the loop and put it on your foot. Marianne, just take that loop right across your foot. Take it here, and you're going to lower and lift. Nice and easy, guys. Get a nice little stretch as you lower it down and lift it right back up. Challengers, go ahead and hover the other leg. Take your hands up and flex yourself up. Here we go. You're parallel for 8, and then we'll do external rotation for 8. We're parallel. I'm going to take my leg up, and I'm going to push down. I took my hands a little bit higher to have more resistance. Exhale. I'm bringing it right to my other leg. Push, squeeze in her thighs. I'm hovering my left leg. Now, you're more than welcome to keep it here and just lower and lift your leg, or you're hovering. Pulling back on your arms. Heels together, toes apart. You have a set of 8. Lift. Inner thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze. Try not to move your arms up and down. Find a position where your arms are stabilizing. It's a hook. And that you still get the resistance that you want and need, the feedback you need. 4. Exhale. 3. Stay lifted. Squeeze your heels together. Make a V. 2. We have one more exercise, guys. Heels together, toes apart. Bend your knees in. Exhale, try to hold your heels together as you push out. So it's only on your right foot, then stretch. Inhale, exhale, squeeze your thighs together, heels together, toes apart. You can come down. You can also bend your arms in. Whatever works for you. 4 more. Exhale, 3. Watch your legs. You can tell if they're going straight or off to the side. Here's 2. And last 1. Put both feet in. Pull your knees into your chest, guys, and let's rock ourselves a little side to side, forward, back, and around. You guys know we have another side to go, right? So take that strap, put it behind your leg. So now it's behind my left leg. My left leg's in tabletop. I'm going to start with my right leg down, making sure that I don't turn my hip out, pulling back in, making sure all 4 sections of my feet are on the mat. You're just going to go ahead, guys, find it, and just go ahead and drop it down and up. Inhale, exhale, challengers. Oh, this leg always feels it. Leg goes out, exhale. That leg can go out. You come up. And then ready, my right leg goes up as I tap my left toe down, and I switch. Exhale. Now, by holding my arms here, guys, bend your arms, palms face in, exhale. Yep. Watch my hands. So you guys, some of you guys are letting your hands go down and up with your leg. My hands stay in the same place. Even when the resistance comes in, the resistance comes in, it's the same place, and as it pushes out, inhale, exhale. You got it. Leg goes down. If that doesn't feel good, guys, remember, keep it right here. Exhale. Now, ready, guys? You're going to go ahead, take that leg up, either hover this leg or bring it in, your choice. The strap is going to go ahead and go into your right hand now. Left hand goes behind your head, right? And you're going to go ahead, as you go ahead and pull, you're going to go ahead and exhale. The other way. No, it's this way. It's across. You're right. Never mind. Exhale. We're going to go ahead and pull. Inhale, exhale. As you cross, elbow and pull it in. Oof. Remember, if that doesn't feel good, plant that leg right there, guys. Take that leg up. Whatever feels good for you. Exhale for 4. Anything that works. 3. Exhale for 2. And last 1. Ugh. Take that strap. Put it on the foot. This leg is bent or it's hovering, and you can lower and lift. This is actually harder than being in flexion, laying down. If you can lower and lift, we have 8 times. If you can take your hands up here, go for it. Remember, same thing though. If my hands are up here, they're not coming up and down. When I release the tension, you've got to make sure you're in the same position with those hands. Now we go heels together, toes apart. Squeeze those heels together. Inner thighs, 8 times. Exhale, push down, squeeze heels. Every time my feet make a V. Exhale. So remember, if it doesn't feel good, higher range of motion. Take your head down. Do one leg, whatever works for you guys. Exhale, hold here. Bend my legs into tabletop. Exhale, you can go ahead and pull up a little bit more if you want. So I'm trying to make it tighter, so I'm bringing it to my forehead. Inhale, exhale, press. If it's too tight, you can take it out here. You can lay down. Make sure your heels don't shift. Inhale, exhale, squeeze, pull up on your inner thighs. Last 2. And your last 1, bend, stretch. Take both feet in there, guys, and pull it in. Whew. So, Marianne, you might want to grab your green band right now, your loop band, the small loop band. Everybody else, you're going to go ahead and circle up the band. And what's going to happen is when you put it on your legs, we're going to put it on our upper thighs first. You have the one side of the black that's going to be long. And then this side here, you want to make sure that there's a little bit of distance. Pull it right on up. So the green loop band works just as well, guys, as this. So the only difference is, rather than me telling you to take out your loop band, you only have one tool. Okay? That's the only difference between using this versus the other. All right, I'm going to give you guys this view right here so you can see my legs. You're going to go ahead, take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to open up your legs. Heels stay in line with your knees. You're going to push your legs out. You're going to squeeze your thighs together, and then you're going to bend them back in. Push out. Your feet stay in line with your knees. Lengthen and squeeze back in and bend it back in. Open, press, squeeze. If you feel up to it, come up into flexion. Press out, in, exhale, squeeze it in, knees in line with the heels. You push out, you squeeze in, pull back in, hold it out here if you can, and you're going to push out, squeeze on those outer thighs, press, exhale, 4, 4, 3, we're going to reverse it now, ready? Pull your knees in, squeeze your thighs together, push it out, open, heels stay in line with the knees, in, lengthen, exhale, heels in line with knees, pull and press, extend. 2 more like this. You can take your head down. You have 1 more and press, open, bend, hold it here. Now your legs are in tabletop, stay here, they're hip distance apart, and you're going to go ahead, pull your heels together, toes apart, and push out. Exhale, lift up if you can as you push out with your glutes. Take your hands by your side. I'm pushing out, I'm squeezing my heels together. So my knees are separated. Make sure they're nice and wide, guys. Heels are together, toes are apart, and my hands are by my side. I'm going to pump. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pushing out and in on my thighs the entire time. Pushing out. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my legs are screaming. I'm pushing out. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pushing my legs out about 2 to 3 times every time I push out. Inhale, 2, 3. Keep pushing out on your thighs, Zoe. Push out. Push out. I can't see. Inhale, exhale, 2, 3. How are you feeling right here, guys? I should be screaming right here. Keep going. Yes. 2 more sets. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more set. Ouch. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your knees into your chest, guys. Little circles. Oh, that was nasty. All right. Let's go ahead and bring this on our feet. Oh, I'm so shaky. Let's see. All right. So you're just going to go ahead and push out on your right, pull in on your left. I'm actually going to hold my left leg. So shaky right here. I'm going to push down. I'm going to pull in. Inhale, exhale. Trying to use the front of my thigh. Try not to use your hip flexors, and try to get into your oblique right here as our leg is here. Taking my hands behind my head. If you choose to, you come up. You take the legs down. I'm pushing with my right, pulling with my left. And then I'm going to go ahead and take it back up. Push down. Inhale. Exhale. For those of you who'd like to do lower ab rocking, ready? Exhale, rock. Leg goes down, pull, exhale, lift. Watch your inner thighs, watch your knees, make sure they don't turn out. We have 2 more. And last one, switch legs. I'm going to pull on my thigh, guys. So I'm pulling this leg in so I can push on this leg. Take an inhale, exhale, come up, pushing down on my left, pulling back on my right, and pulling my leg back up. If you can rock into it, ready? Exhale, rock. Inhale, lower abs. It's like the straps, feet and straps are taking me up and over by pulling back on my leg. 3 more. Exhale, 2. Exhale, last 1. Take this off your feet. Bring the band across your hips. Heels towards your seat, hip distance apart. Take an inhale. As we exhale, I'm holding down on the band right across my hips. So Marianne, once you grab the red band, fold it in half and put it right across your hips. Take an inhale, exhale, and we lift up. I'm pushing pressure into the band as I lift, push through my glutes. Inhale, exhale, and we squeeze. Inner thighs are working towards each other. Don't let them open. Pushing up through our hips, hip lift, not a bridge. We're not rolling through it. And let's go ahead, pulse it up. Keep pushing into the resistance. Draw those abs in, squeezing those inner thighs towards each other, keeping those heels underneath those knees. Open up through your chest and hold it up as high as you can, and pulse, pulse. Little pulse lift, pushing through the resistance for 8, 7, 6, squeeze glutes, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now roll through your spine. Go ahead and take the band, put it on your feet. Okay? You can pull up on it with whatever resistance you have. And you're going to start rocking yourself up, so rolling like a ball. Heels to your seat. Oh, no long legs. Bend those legs in. Ready? And you go ahead and roll up and roll down. Inhale back. Exhale. All right. For those of you who do not want to do teaser, you're more than welcome to stay here, and you can rock back, rock up, kick your legs out, pull them back in, rock back, rock up, kick your legs out, pull them in. Option 1. For those of you who are going to do teaser, ready? Lift your legs up, squeeze your thighs together, pull your knees in toward your chest. You're going to curl back down nice and slow. Bend your knees into your chest. Push through your feet. Lift yourself up. Take your arms up. Take an inhale, shoulder blades down. Get your arms up by your ears if you can. Curl. Bend your knees in toward your chest. So remember, you can rock up and down if you want instead. Push through and lift. Take your hands up by your ears. So we're kind of doing a little bit of the mat version of teaser by taking our arms up by our ears. And then we're going to go ahead adding on, guys. You curl back. So even if you're rocking and just bringing your knees up, you're going to do the next part. Here we go. You push out and you lift. And with your legs, here we go. So you're going to open, down, and lift. Open, making a circle one direction. Open. Down, out, lift. Inhale, exhale. One more. Pull your arms back. Curl. Bring your knees in. I know those arms are starting to really feel it by now, guys. We've got another one. Try to keep your legs parallel. I see some of you opening up your knees who are doing teaser. If you're rolling like a ball, you can stay that way. Lift your arms up. Opposite direction. Lift your legs higher. Open, down. Ready? Lift your legs higher. Use your arms to help you. Lift, open. Pull. Up. 2. 1. Ready? Pull back down. All right, guys. Oh, my arms. One more time. Take an inhale. If you're up to it, lengthen your legs out in the diagonal. Draw your chin to your chest. Exhale, and here we go. We lift for 5. Exhale for 4. Slow and controlled for 3. Shoulders down, chin parallel with the ground. Last one, hold. Hold here for me, guys, if you can, and pulse your arms up. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good? All right, before we do our side lying, I'm going to give you that, we're going to do the reverse extension exercise. So you're going to lay back down with your band. So we went out, back, and in. This time you're going to start right into extension. So open up your hips, bring it here. My arms are by my side. I'm just adjusting my pubic bone, pulling my navel in, pushing my hip bones down, lifting my navel up. I want to make sure I'm nice and warm, so I should be okay. I will be okay. But I want to make sure my back is in the right position. So my elbows start by my side, and this time we lengthen our arms back. Let the resistance pull you. So Marianne, really hike up on those ropes, almost like your hands are super close towards each other with that resistance, and pull it apart. And ready? And then you're going to go ahead, come to a T, and then bend your arms by your side, bring your head down. So we're reversing what we did before. We kick our arms out to lift. Really lift. Try to pull your arms out as far as you can to a T. You should be warm enough to do this by now. Then it's back on my bra line as I bring my fingertips forward and I bend them by my side. 2 more, and then we're going to stay up on the third one. Lengthen and pull back. I'm really lifting, letting it pull me. pull my arms to a T. And then I go ahead and bring it back. Remember, if it doesn't feel good, get rid of the bands. One more time, and then the next time we'll go there, we'll stay there. We go out. Oh. Arms go out to the side. And then they come back in. Let's stay there if your back will allow you. If not, get rid of the band. Push your arms out, lift up. And we're going to go ahead and pull for 5. Pull for 4. Exhale for 3, 2. Last one. Take your hands by your side. This is the nastiest one of them all, guys. You have a choice to go into modified plank or plank. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to modified plank. I'm going to bring my legs together, pull my heels to my seat, keep my hands by my side, and I press. Inhale down, exhale. Get rid of the band if it's too much pressure to push up and on, out on. Inhale, drop your chest, exhale. You're pushing on that foot bar, up and down, press. You have 3 more. Exhale, extend, lengthen, shoulders down. Inhale, exhale for 2. Squeeze those inner thighs together, shoulders down. Nice job, guys. And your last one. Go ahead, bring your knees in. Take this band. Okay. We're going to reach it out in front of us. Reach our arms long, pushing down into your palms, going into that nice shelf stretch. Single leg pulling straps. All right. So once again, Marianne, you could do one of 2 things. If it's too heavy looping it up around your foot, you could actually put your foot in one of the handles. So either way, so you could put your foot in one of those handles, or you could loop your strap up and hold on to both your handles. So single leg pulling straps, guys. Whew, here we go. We're going to go ahead, take it. It's in your right foot, right here. So this is where you, Jay, I don't know if you're on your cushion or not, if that will help. All right. Taking your hand here, guys, we're going to go ahead and bring it down. I have a nice little, I have 2 90-degree angles. I should look like a field goal with my knee and my hand. I'm not pushing out into my hip, and I'm not dropping my hip forward, right? So you have your strap on your foot. You're going to go ahead and see what feels good for you. I'm going to start with a bicep. All right, and I'm going to bring my knee into my chest, and then I'm going to just go ahead and push back. So I would be in the quadruped position. I wouldn't be on the side, and I'd have the strap on my foot, and I'd be drawing it in, and then I'd be pushing it back. Now, see if you can, when you push it back, guys, push back and squeeze up. Let this help you. Inhale, we bend. Exhale, push back and squeeze up. So I'm bending and stretching. Strap is on my foot. Inhale, exhale, and press lift. Get out of your neck. Nice and parallel. Try to get your leg up higher. Try to look and see if you can keep your knee in line with your heel, and then you push it back up and lift. Knee in line with your heel. So you can also modify, guys. If that's too much, right here, you can go ahead and lay on your side, okay, because it's a lot asking of that plank. Inhale, exhale, and press. And then you're going to go ahead and hold that leg up there, and you're going to go ahead and make circles. So pretend you're pushing through the strap. I don't care which direction you go in, because we're going to go in the opposite direction. Move from the ball and socket. So you're lay up and find that resistance. If it's too heavy, take your arm out here. Go the other direction. So this makes it heavier, but it also holds your leg. This you have to do a lot more with your leg. 2 more, and last one. Now, guys, we're going to go ahead. Try to bring your hand down and square yourself off right here. And then you're on the box, okay? The strap is on your foot. You're going to take that leg off to the side. I'm actually dragging my foot on my floor right now. And then I'm going to drag my foot behind me. Straight leg pulling straps. Exhale. Now, if that doesn't feel good on your hip, ready? You can bend and stretch. We are going to do bend and stretch because it's going to be a knee stretch variation. But you'll do a double set. If this doesn't feel good on your hip, exhale. Take it long. And push, squeeze. Now, here we go, guys. Knee stretch variation. Flat back. Knee in and push. Inhale, exhale. Challengers. Wrap that right foot underneath you. Hover that knee. Bend, stretch. Inhale, exhale. You can hover that right knee if you want, or you bring it down, your choice. Now ready, round back. Here we go, a set of 8. 8, 7. Remember, hover that right knee if you want. 6, 5, pull it in. 4, exhale. 3, here's 2, and last 1. This leg should feel it too, guys, I know. So let's go to the other side. If you want to start upright, you can. If you want to go right to lying down, go right to lying down. That's fine. Putting that strap on your foot. If you're on your side, that knee and that hip is lined up, and then that hand is under your shoulder. You can get rid of that completely. All right. First things first, just bend your knees in and press. So remember, the closer my hand is towards my face, the harder it is. The further my hand is away, it's actually harder on your leg to hold up, but there's less resistance. So whatever works for you is fine. I want you light in your upper body though. So everyone relax that upper body a little bit. I feel a lot of tension in that upper body. Inhale, exhale, and press. Bend and squeeze. Now try to lift. Inhale, exhale, squeeze, lift into that glute. You've got this. Inhale, try now. Look at your heel and your knee. Is it on the same plane? Lay down on your side, guys, if it's too much. Your leg and glute of the working leg is still going to get the same benefit. Inhale, don't let it go flying around. Inhale, exhale, and we hold. And we circle. Remember, I don't care which direction, either direction. Inhale, exhale, and then we have the other direction. Around, nice and long, squeeze the glute, moving from the ball and socket, not from the toes. All right, then if you can, here we go, guys. Taking that leg, holding onto that strap. Relax those shoulders. You sweep that leg out, and exhale, you pull it back. So my external oblique, my glute, my thigh, right here. Exhale to squeeze inner thigh. If that doesn't feel good, bend and stretch for me. You'll do 2 sets. Inhale out, exhale and pull. My cat likes sleeping on this mat when I'm not here. Inhale, exhale, so pull back. Now, remember, you have a choice. Make sure you get that connection to the obliques, the glutes, the inner thigh. Here we go. You have a choice. You can either hover that knee for the flat back, or you can keep that knee down. So if you want to lift that knee, you bring it in, exhale, press. Inhale, exhale, extend. Your choice. It's a lot on the thigh. Flat back. Here we go for round back for 8. 8. Let the strap assist you on the end. 7. Hover that knee if you want to. 6. Of the leg that's not working, thigh will really work. Here's 4, I should say moving. Exhale, 3. Here's 2. Inhale, exhale, 1. Take it off, guys. Go ahead and sit back. Take your arms out in front of you. We're going to go ahead and finish up seated. So if anybody needs to sit up on anything, a cushion, a block, a ball, anything that you feel like you need to sit up on. If your back is feeling a little tight right now, go for it. Otherwise, we're going to sit right here. I'm going to keep my legs open, flexed, hip distance apart. All right? Staying nice and upright. Taking my hands out in front of me, pulling my shoulders back. I'm going to take an inhale. As I exhale, I'm going to go ahead and round myself back, holding my arms out in front of me. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pull my arms apart. As I pull my arms apart, I want to feel it right across my midline. Exhale. Inhale, I pull. Flexing my feet, making sure I go back as far as I can, feeling weighted. Go a little further. Pull your abs in a little deeper. You can do this. Exhale. Now, like we're on the short box, guys, bring your hands up towards the ceiling. Curl, reach your fingertips towards your toes. Lift, lengthen your spine. Do that again. We're going to exhale. We're going to round back. We're going to go ahead, pull this apart as we lift it up this time. And then we're going to go ahead, take our fingertips and make pretend we have a big beach ball, and we're going to go over the beach ball for 5, up and over for 4, up and over, reaching those pinky fingers, 2. Try to get your hands up higher, stay out of your back. Squeeze those glutes, draw in on your abs, and we curl, reaching for those toes. Lift, lengthen your spine. Take an inhale. As we exhale, we go ahead and curl back. No rest for the weary. We got this. You're going to rotate to your right. You're going to go ahead, bring your right hand down and lift your left hand up. And you're going to pulse it for 3, 2, 1. Come up to the center. Up and over to the left. So it's a back rowing, short box variation. Pull our arms apart for 3, 2, 1. Come to the center. Lift your arms up. Round yourself forward. Reach for your toes. Lift, lengthen your spine. We have the other side now. Round back. Then we're going to go flat back. Twist to your left. Left hand down, right arm up. And we pull it apart for 3, 2, 1. Center. Rotate to the opposite side. Ready? We go for 3. Go back further. 2. Come on, guys, for 1. Come to the center. Take it up. Lift and round yourself over. And lift, lengthen. Take this right behind your back. All right, guys, this is going to hold us up, pulling our shoulder blades back. Take an inhale. If this is too much in your hip flexors, you can crisscross. We're going to go ahead and open our chest, push our arms out, and lift ourselves back up and bend our arms back in. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, pull it back in. So it's an exhale to hinge. I was wrong. Exhale. Inhale, arms out. Exhale to lift our chest. Inhale to bring it back in. 2 more times. Exhale, chin parallel to the ground. Inhale to push. Exhale to reach shoulder blades back, fingertips forward, and bring it back in. 1 more time. We exhale. Inhale to press. Exhale to lift. Inhale to bring it right back in. Put the strap on your right foot. Round yourself down, lift that leg up towards the ceiling, and pull it out to the side. Take your left hand out to the side as the right leg goes long. Single leg stretch in the strap. Bring it back up to your midline. Put the strap into your left hand. Take the right hand out to the side, and reach your toe to the ground as you take your right hip on top of your left hip. Pull up on the strap. Bend your knee in toward your chest. Bring it into that tabletop. Put the other foot in. Go ahead, pull back on it with your left foot. It's in your left hand. Take your left leg out to the side. Take your right hand out to the side as well. Square out those hips. Bring it all the way back up. Put the strap into your right hand. Internally rotate that foot. Left hand goes out to the side. Get your left hip on top of your right hip. And then go ahead, bend your leg back in. Put both straps into the feet. Go ahead, push your heels down. Put both straps into your feet. Yeah, it's either way. Put both feet into the straps. Most of you know the way I talk. Rock back and forth. Inhale, exhale. When you're ready, go ahead, continue to rock yourself up. Lift your legs up and in. Let's go ahead and stand up. Last little stretch. Take our arms up. Go into a nice back bend. Reach your arms to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach your arms to the right. Take your arms back. Release it all the way down, and you guys are done.